As Sherman ISD summer workouts begin, we must inform you of the new procedures and protocols that we will have in place. Upon entry, every student athlete will be asked the following questions. Do you have a fever? Do you have a cough? Do you have signs of fatigue? And do you have shortness of breath? If you answer yes or have a fever of over 100 degrees, you'll be asked to leave the premises immediately. All student athletes are required to bring their own face mask for protection and their own water bottle with their name on it. No water will be provided from any coach or athletic trainer during the summer workouts. As a parent dropping off a child, you must pull up to the main entrance of the turf barn and practice field area. A coach or trainer will come by to perform the health check and take your student athlete's temperature. If the student passes the health check, they must grab their mask and their water bottle and proceed to the registration desk. The same protocol will apply to student athletes who drive themselves to workouts. We'll ask that these student athletes park across from the turf barn nearest the school. Once a coach or athletic trainer has performed the health protocol, scan for temperature, check for mask and personal water bottle, only at that point will a student athlete be able to get out of the car and head to the registration desk. Whether you are being dropped off or driving yourself, we do ask that all student athletes please remain in their vehicles until the health protocol has been performed. Upon completing the health protocol, students will be asked to stand in line 6 feet apart in order to check in for attendance. Once students have checked in, they will report to their starting station. They must keep their mask on until the start of warm-ups. When students enter the weight room, there will be 2 options for hand sanitizing and hand cleaning stations. First option will be coaches with hand sanitizing bottles in order to provide athletes instant hand sanitizer upon entry. The second option will be hand sanitizing stations provided throughout the entire turf barn. Students will have access to these stations at any point throughout their entire workout. When utilizing the weight room, groups will be divided into alternating racks. If you are spotting, you must wear a mask at all times. The third member of each rack will stand 5 yards away from the very front of the rack. Upon completion of a lift, the spotter and the lifter will grab a spray bottle and paper towels to wipe down every aspect of the rack that has been touched. This includes any bench, bar, weight, or attachments that have been touched by the lifter. At the same time, the third lifter will wipe down their equipment before advancing into their next station. Upon completion of every session, coaches and custodial workers will work to make sure that everything else has been cleaned correctly and properly for the next group. When utilizing the track, student athletes will divide themselves into lines of 3. Within each line, athletes will be divided by 5 yards to ensure that social distancing measures have been met. When utilizing the fields, similar protocols will take place. Each student athlete will find their spot on a line 5 yards away from the nearest athlete. Even during running drills, students must stay on their line and in their position until told to start their rep. At the conclusion of the workout, we will break out as normal and then proceed to our exit protocol utilizing social distance measures. All athletes must stay 6 feet apart as we exit the fields towards the parking lot. Athletes that drove themselves must immediately get into their vehicles and drive off premises. Athletes who are waiting on rides will have a parking spot designated to them. Once parents find their child, they will drive up, pick up their child, and exit immediately from the premises. On screen is our entire workout, entrance, and exit protocol strategy that we will utilize at this time. You may pause the video and take a screenshot to be utilized at any point as a reference during this time. Please take note that this is a very fluid situation and that protocols will change as the summer continues. To stay up to date, please refer to the Sherman Athletics website, our Sherman Athletics Twitter and Facebook page.